What's going on, guys? Quantum from Reddit Galaxy. Today I am joined by Night Ninjas as well. We're doing our Perfect War recap. This is our second Perfect War in a span of 1 week, actually. So, very good job to the team on Reddit Galaxy. So I just figured I'd do a quick little war recap of every flawless attack we did. He's laughing over here. So I'm going to start off with Helpless Matlock's attack on number 10. So this was fairly simple for Town Hall 5, I believe Helpless is at. So it starts off with a lightning spell on the Archer Tower, and the mortar gets down at least below half health, which definitely does help with a lot of attacks. Can bring down the health, makes it a lot simpler. He starts with the Giants, wall breaks into the compartment, opens everything up because there isn't too many walls to protect everything at Town Hall 4, it looks like. So he starts with the minions over on the left side, just helps with a little cleanup. Archers spread all around the base. It's a fairly easy sweep once the Giants get in. And with that raid is over. Easy 3-star. I'm going to go back. We're going to check out the next attack. Another attack by Helpless on a fairly similar base. He's going to start off with the same strategy. Just start clearing outside buildings. There wasn't actually any CCs for any of the bases, I believe, right? No, yeah, so there were no CCs in any of these bases, so it made it fairly easy for attacking. There was no lures we had to do. So he starts off with a lightning spell, get that mortar and cannons down below, some health. Wall breaks in that compartment, sends a giant in. A couple more giants follow up with that. Just starts moving into the compartment nice and easy. Some giants from the top to distract the Archer Tower. A couple more wall breakers to get into that compartment. Easy takedown of all the defenses. And then he's just going to start surrounding the base once again with the archers, and it's gonna clear the base out in a matter of seconds. And with that, yet another base goes down. So once again, good job to Helpless. Didn't even have to use the CC. And we're gonna move up to the number 8, an attack by Freak of Nature. Fairly new to Reddit Galaxy. So he's going to start off with fairly same strategy that Helpless was using on these lower bases. Just giants to distract the defenses, which is a lot of things you want to be doing at these lower levels. He's going to start off with some wall breakers. Going to trip those bombs in the center. The giants are just going to start doing work on the cannon. I do believe he uses a lightning spell shortly after this. Nope. Alright, he starts deploying some barbs. He's going to take out some of those defenses along the outside. Working through that. Working his way back into the base a little bit. Wall breaks it down on the bottom so we can get his barbs back into the inside. Starts surrounding the base and archers once again. And with that, it should pretty much secure the 3. Once again, no clan castle to lure, so that was fairly easy. Just gonna bring it up to speed a little bit. And with that, the raid's over. So another good attack by Freak of Nature. We're going to move up to the number 7, an attack by Aiden. This was a dip, but still was good. He starts off with a nice hog attack. So he's going to use his giants and place his hogs right behind to take out that air defense. Place a heal going into the inner bases. And he's going to do the same thing on the other side, which I found surprising. He's going to use that lightning spell on that mortar. His hogs are just going to start sweeping clockwise through this base. Uses his last heal, sends his king down on the other side, and then he should follow it up with the wizards, if I believe. Yep, the wizards just surrounding everything else on the outside. Still saving those 17 archers for cleanup. Surrounds the bottom side with the archers once again, and now that that's done, all the hogs have gotten all the defenses down, and the hogs are just going to walk around the base and get rid of everything else. So everything up top, everything down below. The builder sets in the corners, but time wasn't really that much of a problem here. And once again, good attack to Aiden. We're going to head up to the attack by Pleb on number 6. So this was a mass drag, which is fairly common at Town Hall 7. Still is, even after the 3 air defense update. I know that seemed like it was going to be a little bit of a problem, but it really isn't. He comes up and see this air sweeper right here. He tries to keep it away from that. Make sure all the dragons are coming in from this backside, so there isn't no air sweeper to mess pushing them back. Now that he's tripped a couple of the traps, he's gonna just swarm the rest of the base with his dragons. Push it straight in. Use the rage spell right where the most of the air defenses are. Heals them up a little bit, and the balloons are just going to start doing work as well, pushing through, getting ahead of the dragons at times now, taking out what is left of defenses. And with that, it's just going to be an easy cleanup on the rest of the base. So once again, fantastic job to Pleb. And with that, everything else is down. Good job. And with that, we're moving on to Night Ninja's attack on number 5. So this was a Goho attack. We got a little mismatch with the war. There were a lot more Town Hall 7s than 8s, but it works. So he starts off with the Golem on the other side, breaks open that wall compartment. Oh, but a wall breaker fail. I didn't even notice that the first time I watched this replay. Just sends the Hogs in, starts with one heal up on the top, just to ensure if there is a bomb in that little bomb spot, which there was, the Hogs would be perfectly fine. Spreads a little bit more down on the bottom, another heal down there, because there definitely are spots for bombs. Uses the last heal up top, up where the king is, just to make sure the king isn't going to take out too much. He starts putting some wizards along the outside to clear up all the scrap defenses, and he's saving his king for the left side, which is going to help out with a lot more of the defense clearing. And with that, I don't think he lost too many Hogs, so the Hogs are just going to sweep around the base and clear out everything that's left. Puts those poisons down on the town hall, because you know, we just squashed that base. So good job to Night Ninjas. We're going to move up to the number 4. Once again, another attack by Night Ninjas. Start with another Hog one. And he's going to start from the bottom side of the base. Then just starts scattering a little bit of Hogs along the bottom. Wall breaks the compartment. Another wall breaker fail thanks to that wizard tower. Gets one heal down, starts healing up the Hogs, another heal on the other side. The Hogs are going to start sweeping through the base. CC Hogs come out, and these level 5 Hogs are just going to tear through the base at this point. The Hogs just start moving up in a wave, starting from the bottom to the top. Everybody heals that last one on that last wizard tower, and they're just going to push through the rest of the base. King goes down. Got the wizards on the bottom clearing up the rest of the base, and now that that's done, Hogs are just going to sweep around the rest of the base and take everything else out. So we're going to move on to my attack on the number 3. I actually trained this army for the number 2, but then Thunder wound up 3-starring it on me. So that's okay too. So this was supposed to be a Lavaloon on the number 2, but I just decided to just use this army anyway. So it started off with a Golem on the bottom side, Wizards creating a wide funnel, although I didn't really need it. Didn't have any wall breakers because I didn't actually need wall breakers for the next base. You'll see that. Just started placing the Hounds to take out these 2 air defenses. Followed up by the balloons. Put a Rage on this air defense just to take everything out. And then we moved up to the Hounds. The Hound started moving back up to all the other defenses. Balloons are just sweeping through the base. The 2 haste spells just push all the balloons straight through the base. Now at this point, the Queen's going to wander one way, the King's going to wander the other way, and we're going to place the leftover wizards and archers around the outside. There's so many balloons left, which is just going to be so easy to clear the base once all the defenses are down. And with that, it's just sweeping through the rest of the base. A little lava pup on the town hall, taking that out. And that is a 3-star on the number 3. Now the next attack, Thunder on the number 2 base. This wide open base. Wasn't actually sure what Thunder was doing here for a second, but he places 2 golems on the bottom side, uses the wizards, creates a little bit of a funnel for his heroes. And his wizards just going to take out the little scrap defenses. Now the heroes are going to get distracted on the both the golems, and basically the wizards are just going to peck away at their health at this point because it's nothing they can really do at this point. Start moving into this base, this open O-ring base. Puts a couple healers on the Queen. The Queen starts walking around. Starts with 2 more golems on the other side, and the wizards once again to just clear out and push through the base. Still has 4 rage spells as well. He places 1 rage spell down on the bottom side. Gets the King pumping through the base. And we're going to just watch up top. He puts a haste spell on the top where 3 golems are now, and they're just going to start wandering. I'm going to speed this up a little bit. The King starts taking out these defenses, puts a couple Hogs down. Starts taking out a little bit more. And basically, it's just an open walk through an O-ring base at this point. The 3 golems that are living are just going to tank everything that we need to for the rest of the raid. Now that most of the defenses are down, the hogs are going to head up, take out a couple more of those Teslas. Queen ability is going to be popped right before that last Tesla kills her. The wizards, leftover wizards and archers, just going to take on those buildings at the top. Queen's going to wander a little bit and then take out that last Tesla, and that will be a 3-star on the number 2. And for the last raid, my 3-star on the number 1 base. Thunder attacked this right before me and got a 97% left over on, I believe it was this cannon right here that killed him. This bomb tower exploded. But I'm going to start with 2 golems on the top side. We're going to wall break this little compartment. We're going to place a jump spell right here so we can get right into these 3 compartments right here. Get the king and queen funneling into the center. Place a poison spell on the queen once again because there's no CC. Started with a couple hogs from the top just to take down that bomb tower so we didn't have to deal with the damage later. We're going to place a heal in this compartment right here, which is going to heal up these hogs once again because I know there's giant bombs in between every single one of these spots open right here. And the kill squad's still focusing the work from the expos and everything. So the hogs are just going to have an easy time sweeping through the rest of the base. Hogs once again going through. Placed a poison spell to take down the skeletons that were following my hogs around. Saving that last heal spell for that last little compartment. Last heal spell goes down. Once again, heroes still going. Save some wizards to clear out that stuff towards the top right. And the hogs are just going to take out these last couple defenses and then start clearing the rest of the base. So with that, hogs going to clear the rest of the base. And it'll be an easy 3-star. Ensuring a perfect war for Reddit Galaxy. Once again, the second one in a span of 1 week. So congratulations to Reddit Galaxy for our second perfect war so far. Hoping to get a couple more. Keep it going. Keeping up the streak so far. So I believe that is all. So good job, Reddit Galaxy. Hope to see you in the next war recap.